Plastic waste is piling up faster than we can manage. Every year, hundreds of millions of tons of new plastic enter the world, and only a small share is ever recycled. The rest sits in landfills, leaks into the environment, or is burned. We cannot keep treating plastics as disposable. We need to put them back to work at scale. Here you can see the scale of the challenge. More than 400 million tons of plastic are produced every year, and only a small fraction is recycled. Most is landfilled or incinerated, and total volumes are projected to almost double by 2050 if we do not change course. That is a growing waste problem and a growing carbon problem at the same time. Today, most plastics still go to landfills. Landfills seem cheap at first and grow costly over time. They need large land areas and long hauling, and they leave decades of methane, microplastic, and leachate risk sites fill fast. New ones are hard to permit, and tipping fees keep rising. Incineration shrinks volume, but locks in pollution and cost. Plants are expensive, contracts can undercut recycling, and combustion adds carbon dioxide and other pollutants. Communities are pushing back on new facilities and tightening compliance. Conventional recycling was built for clean, single-material streams. The reality today is high-volume, mixed, and often contaminated plastic. Most of the problem plastics come from a few big streams: consumer packaging like bags, films, trays, and bottles, industrial pallet wrap and shrink films, and agriculture films. These streams mix different polymers such as PE, PP, PET, and PS, and they carry inks, labels, food residue, and dirt. Sorting and washing all of this raises cost and slows throughput. There have been many plastic waste upcycling approaches and trials, but they only tackle pieces of the problem and still struggle with efficiency, cost, and scale, producing inconsistent, downcycled outputs that are hard to certify. Any credible solution has to do three things at once. It must accept messy mixed feedstock. It must process that feedstock with low emissions, using practical energy and water inputs, and it must turn that waste into a consistent, high-value product that people actually need on site. At Samsara Materials, we set out to solve these challenges together, and our answer is EcoBrik. It is a cement-free, high-strength composite brick made from mixed plastic waste and mineral fillers. It is lighter than conventional concrete brick, yet its compressive strength and practical durability are designed to meet or exceed industry expectations. On site, crews can cut and drill it with familiar tools, and trimming does not create concrete dust. Very low water absorption supports long-term performance in freeze-thaw and coastal environments. Here we highlight how EcoBrik compares with conventional concrete brick. EcoBrik is lighter, cement-free, and made from mixed plastic waste, while still delivering high compressive strength, very low water absorption, and practical on-site durability. You get a brick that is easier to handle, easier to shape, and aligned with low-carbon construction goals. EcoBrik is job-ready today with a clear path to a broader product family. Immediate uses include pavements and driveways, landscape retaining. Looking ahead, the lineup extends to fencing, signposts, roofing, house siding, highway sound barriers, or roadblocks. Wherever required, we align with local standards and codes through targeted testing, certifications, and pilot projects. In our Part 2 video, we look inside the technology platform behind EcoBrik and how our modular plant design can scale this solution with regional partners. We also show excerpts from independent lab reports so you can see the test results behind the product. In Part 3 video, you can watch EcoBrik in action with performance tests on impact, cutting, fast screw anchoring, and a real hanging load so you can see how it behaves in real job site situations. If you are a developer, municipality, infrastructure owner, feedstock owner, or investor exploring licensing and joint ventures, we invite you to continue to Part 2 and Part 3 to see how EcoBrik and Samsara Materials can work with you. Let's build together.